Good night. My name is Jose Jami, and today we're going to talk about animals in danger in our country.
Hello, my name is Johsimar Menjivar, and I will talk about the sea turtle from Honduras.
My name is Juan Jose Rivas Lopez. I'm from Honduras, and I'll talk about a white-tailed deer. The location of that beautiful symbol of the Honduran fauna is an extensive pine forest. With effective, you can see the deer in the night. Also, is a solitary animal. Its habitat is located in Atlántida, Colón, Gracias a Dios, Cortés, Comayagua, Santa Bárbara, and Lempira.
I am Pierre Enriquez. I'm from Ecuador, and I'm gonna speak about the spectaclet bear. This is from the highland region of Ecuador, especially in Cayambe, in the Quilotoa Park, and also in the Cotacachi.
My animal is the condor. We can find this animal in Ecuador. To be more exactly, they are in the north central region of my country. Their natural habitat is to be in high place, far away people. The description of these animals is that is the world's largest bird of all the times, and the measure from the top of the head and to the tail is over 1.2 meters.
And the deer are of medium size, have long legs and a smooth back. Their head is large. The tail is brown above and at the edge, and the ventral part is white. The food of these animals is current because it's tender branch, fruits, and plant species.
The animal that I'm gonna speak is the Andean bear, especially the short-faced bear. This is special from the South America, and this had technically the largest land carnivore and plant of continent. And this is located in Ecuador in the Highlander region, especially in Cayambe, in the Quilotoa Park, and also in Cotacachi. So these animals are important in the environment of Ecuador because it is part of the culture of the highland region in Ecuador.
The condor eats dead animals. When they identify these dead animals that are also called carrion, they don't descend immediately to eat them, because they wait until 2 days and then they eat it. But they first eat the soft parts, and animals can eat 5 kilograms in 1 day, and also they can fast until 5 weeks.
The deers are hunted because the people exhibit them as trophy. Some risk that the deers are suffering are competition for food is increasing, decrease in their natural habitat, and difficulty adapting to the new conditions.
The condor don't hunt any animals because they eat bodies of dead animals. The risk of the condor that is suffering in our country is the lack of food in the moors. That is the main cause, and because some scientists found that there was a chick of condor in very poor conditions. Another risk is that the condor surf is the indiscriminate hunting just for fun, and why they are in danger of extinction. In 2009, it was registered that only 50 condors were found, and since then the condors in danger of extinction were decreased. Our national entities to stop this extinction, to stop the extinction of these animals, they create a ex situ managed program. It also called outside the natural habitat, and they are advancing in the release of captive-born condors that are in this ex situ managed program, because they want to integrate these new reproductive couples. To help this extinction of this animal, it's necessary to make a speech about the importance of this animal that it's native from Ecuador. Also, we can create some activities or products to collect funds to create more centers of investigation. More centers of investigation. Now my friend Juan Jose Rivas is going to talk about his animal.
The white-tailed deer is in danger of extinction because the people is invading their habitat and is hunting these animals. For help the Honduran fauna, some authorities prohibit hunting of deer for 10 years, and they are protected areas. I recommended that it's necessary apply the law to all persons who violate the provisions of illegal hunting. Now Jean-Pierre is going to talk about Andean short-faced bear.
Andean short-faced bears are medium in size compared to other bears. It measures between 1.30 and 1.90 in tall and weighs an average between 80 and 125, being the male bigger than the female. Its coloration is uniform black or white is brown. With brown hair, the snout is short and light brown on white with cheese spots that are expected around the eyes, and nose through the cheeks and down the neck or chest, and varies greatly between individuals. So, like most of bears today, the spectacled bear is omnivorous, although its usual diet preferably or vegetable origin, bromeliads, fruits, buds, rolls, bark, leaves, and fungi. As a small percentage of the diet is animal origin. Because Andean short-faced bear, it has been intensely hunted by humans, but because it is considered as a danger and plague, as by short and even by supervicious, in several places is the belief that its claws have medicinal properties. However, it is original from many ethnic groups, and it is in such cases, some groups overdid their hunting. It fulfills important ecological functions like seed, dissipers, predator, and pollinator. So, the national scientists in Ecuador, like mine, known as the Ecuadorian Ministry of Environment, in association with the Andean Bear Foundation, have the Andean Bear Special Project. It is developed in Ecuador in the Cayambe Cocal National Park, in the Highlander region from Ecuador, especially in the Papayacta Park. And also, it is in the Cotacachi area, and it is near to the Antisana Ecological Reserve. The goal is to save the Andean short-faced bear, and the goal is to save the Andean short-faced bear from extinction through scientific studies in the field and reintroduction to the captive bears to the environment with education activities to the community development. So, the time is running for our Andean shortface bear, and the cold forests of the Andes where the animals are alive are rapidly disappearing. With the better understanding of the needs of these species, a strategy for its survival consideration and projection can be implemented in the area. So I suggest to help these animals to raising hours complying, starting with education youngest people, because if you educate to a young people who will grow, when he will grow, he will be an educated professional, and you will be an adult with values and principles who will be respect to life, to other species, and also know how to value the value to the animals in danger of extinction. And now my mate Johsimar Menjivar gonna speak about the merman turtle.
I will talk about the sea turtle. His scientific name is Chilionoidea. His location in Honduras South Beaches, in the Fonseca Gulf, near of Amapala City. Sea turtles are among the oldest creatures on Earth and have remained strictly unchanged for 110 million years. However, they face an uncertain future due to threats of many kinds. Sea turtles are breathing reptiles remarkably suited to life in the sea. Their hydrodynamic shape, large size, and powerful front flippers allow them to dive to great depth and swim long distance. After their first frantic crawl from the nest to the ocean, male sea turtles never return to the shore again, and females come back only long enough to lay eggs. Although sea turtles can remain submerged for hours and at a time while resting or sleeping, they typically surface several times each hour to breathe. Newly hatched sea turtles inhabit a much different environment than adult turtles. After emerging from the nest, hatchlings enter the water and must swim quickly to escape near-shore predators. They are in danger extinction because the people not let him breed. Always, they are stalked to stealing the turtle eggs, and this creates a conflict with the next generation of turtles. We need to eliminate this bad activity to finish the poverty of turtle in South Beach of Honduras. What a sea turtle eats depends upon the species. Some are omnivores, eating a variety of plants and animals, while the hawksbill and the leatherback are specialists subsisting primarily of sponges and jellyfish. There are an ONG named PNUD that protect the sea turtle in the world, but the persons always find the form of steal the eggs of the turtles. If the turtle disappears of the world, the environment can be affected because the turtles is the food of other animals.
So in conclusion, some methods to remediate this problem are the governments to devote more money to their coffers to environment investigation, school education, and involvement of business, of political and government general public. Let us hope that the disappearance of species will be stopped, since our lives are directly related to the biodiversity in our cities. So, wherever in the world, habits are being destroyed in an alarming rate, causing many species of wildlife to be in danger of extinction. They are endangered and ending their lives around the world, and it is like that there are more of the species in the yard of our home. So we need to protect for all the animals in danger of extinction and think more about them and not think about us.